the hOEP project, hours equals price. Found an interesting blog on Civil, why I'm joining Civil. Um, that's not too interesting. What is interesting is this. What if we had a time machine that could take us back 25 years, when news organizations were just starting to experiment with the World Wide Web, or transport us back 15 years, when Facebook was a Harvard hookup site and Twitter was a gleaming in the E. Williams eye? Knowing what we know now, what might we do different? Knowing what could go wrong, how might we have thought about governance, integrity of information, identity, and legitimacy? How might we have thought about business models to support quality and safeguards to protect us from bad actors? If we knew then what we knew now, would we have gotten it right? Certainly not entirely, but perhaps we have leavened Silicon Valley's techno-utopia with keener judgment and more imagination. I've thought about this a lot over the years, and then out of the blue came an opportunity for just such a do-over. That's why I'm joining Civil, a new blockchain-based platform with a singular mission to support a broad global community of quality newsrooms. The blockchain is coming on strong, just as the internet did in the 90s. Social media did it in the zero aughts, and it has the potential to be a powerful new platform for journalism, bringing new sources of quality information to the public and helping raise public trust in evidence-based reporting. So it talks mostly about news for the rest of this, which is kind of interesting, and I like what they say. You can go find the URL here in the video and type it in, and or Google search it and know more. However, I'm really more interested in the comments, in commenting and reaching out and communicating with the author of this article about topics of immediate economic interest, which kind of relate to what she's talking about. So here's my message from Steve Whetstone on June 19th. You asked a good hypothetical question. What if we had a time machine that could take us back 25 years? I want to ask you a great non-hypothetical question. What if I had an economic, socio-political conceptual technology product that would create a new economy, legal systems, social norms, and information systems for exchange of arbitrary, ad hoc, subjectively valued units of currency? That's a little hard to understand. So to give you an example, imagine if we could go back before the banks, before fractional reserve trading, before financial legislation, and humanity gets a do-over. I'm not suggesting I have a time-traveling device, but I am implying I have a digital blockchain currency product that functions outside, inside, or separate from the existing economic, political, and social system. Due to this currency's unique nature, most laws, social norms, and business practices are inapplicable to its function and behavior. Also, this currency makes a very, very large profit when used inside the current economic, political, and social system. Assume exponential growth rates for the adoption of this currency once a very small critical network size and complexity is achieved. Thanks for your time on this topic. My project is completely public, so if you're interested in finding out more and open-minded enough to believe what I say is possible, then let me know and I'll give you any details or information you want. The hOEP, hours equals price project, is completely public and accepting investments of your personal time and attention. The hOEP project does not accept money with capital cash value of any kind and is a non-commercial, free association of individuals who advise and write on topics of price, profits, and public good. So, most likely what happens is this gets flagged as spam. That seems to be the trend. After that, it gets flagged as crank or crazy. And the third most likely possibility in my experience is this will simply be ignored. That's what usually happens when I reach out to others regarding the hOEP project, and I'm not really sure why. There's a number of reasons. But this is just one recorded effort, and there's many, many more. And they're available for sharing and considering publicly. If you like this topic, and this video, then upvote for it, and I will spend my time and attention equal to the length of the video working on this reach out candidate further. So, how does it work? Well, you upvote or downvote my video, my YouTube video, to Vivial Shiller, and who is playing at the intersection of journalism, media, and tech. I like that. I like play. It's a 5-minute read, and I think I have probably about a 5-minute video here. So watch the video, and if you comment something intelligent to prove that you watched the video, I will dedicate as much of my time to reaching out to Vivian as you spend your time watching the video and or reading this article by Vivian. So leave comments to verify your time spent in this article or in the YouTube article. Address them to the hOEP project and ask me to spend my 5 minutes of time in return for your 5 minutes of time that you spent watching this. And tell me how you want me to spend it. Do you want me to spend my 5 minutes matching time reaching out to Vivial Shiller? Yes or no? Or give me any specific instructions or directions you think I should spend 5 minutes of my time on. Well, that concludes this video, and thank you for your 5 minutes of time to watch this. This offer is limited to the first, I don't know, let's say 5 hours of my time. After that, it's no longer valid. I'm not going to keep returning 5 minutes of time forever. And yes, thank you for the hOEP project. We have some other hOEP project things here to consider if you're interested. Many topics. But this is the end of the topic for reaching out to Vivial Shiller. Vote for this topic. Vote for me. Thank you.